Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel and a lesson video. Yes, I managed to get the audio sorted so you get to hear Lucy giving me a lesson. There is a lot of walking in the lesson, but I found it really valuable to get him more through into the contact, and we did quite a bit of lateral work. He does suffer with equine asthma, my lovely pony, my Connemara pony COLM, and we do a lot of walking because I didn't realise how dusty the arena was going to be. I thought the sprinklers would wet it all, but it didn't, unfortunately. So he does struggle a little bit with some coughing, but we bring him back to walk, and it was a really valuable lesson. My instructor Lucy is in England, so you'll see the tripod there, and we're having a remote lesson. I hope you enjoy and you get something out of it. Thanks for watching.
Is there anything that you would like to look at or work on today?
Probably still just working on the contact. His asthma is playing up a bit, so he may cough, so we'll just, if he has to have a little stop, I'll let him stop and cough. Because it's just so dry and dusty here, so he's back on the steroids, but yeah, just I suppose the rhythm, the contact. I have been working on keeping the shoulder up, and I probably need to be a bit more consistent with that, but I'm trying, I'm aware. So yeah, just the rhythm and the contact really, and getting him forward and getting him in a good sort of tempo and a good rhythm.
What I really think we need to work on in the just in the walk, and we have talked about this before, you see he'll either go like there, he goes a little bit above the contact.
Yep.
And then when he softens and he starts to use his back, he goes a little bit too below the contact.
Yep.
So what we've got to try and do is get the feeling, because you know when you're on something which can be him, you're on something that's a little bit lazy, and we may have done this with the mare as well.
Yeah.
We've got to get him walking a little bit more through your hands. We've got to get him walking a little bit more through his mouth. And it sounds like a really odd thing to say, but more often than not, when you actually end up having a little bit more weight of brain, you often then get a horse that's actually more forward, which doesn't sound, you sort of think, well, I'll give with the rein, that's going to open the front door and make them a little bit more forward, but actually, so what I want you to think of, Maria, is think of your elbows as like the heaviest part of your arm. So you're thinking about your ice cream melting shoulders, you're just letting your shoulders relax and just drop down and let all the weight feel like it sort of sits in the pendulous elbow. What you're then going to do, using the elbow, I want you to feel like you just bring your elbow slightly back, so you take slightly more weight of brain. Good. Don't let the walk change. So that's the way you've got, and you can see there is the evasion. You take a little bit more weight of brain, and he just bunches up. And this is what he, when you said when he got a bit stressy at the dressage, he just bunches himself up, and then, he's this tight little ball of potential explosion. So all you're going to do is just keep thinking about the bit in the corners of his lips, and I want you to feel like you're just going to make him smile. And you just do that by drawing the elbow. Good. Now walk him. Yeah, good. Walk him. So you almost imagine that you've got no cheek pieces on your bridle, and
I'm holding the bit.
Reins. Yeah, you're just holding the floating bit in his mouth, and we're not allowed to drop it. Good. Now, don't drop that feel. That's it. You're just holding the bit. Now you're explaining to him that he has to quietly walk through that. He's got to get confidence to take the bit forward, because when he takes the bit forward, he's going to create space for the hind leg to come through. Because what happens is he just gets a bit tight, he gets a bit mincy, and that sort of tension and well done. That's it.
So when I feel him, if he wants to sort of take it, do I allow that?
Absolutely. Allow it, and then, good question, allow it, push your elbow forward So like there, take a little bit. So make him smile. Don't let the walk change. Don't let the walk change. So,
So there where he wanted to drop, I let him.
And then you would just
Then he.
no. So there you go. No, head up. So
Yeah.
you've got to not let him go too low.
Yeah.
And if he does go, that's it. There, yeah. And what it ends up, Maria, it's a really, I suppose it's a really finite adjustment to the pressure that you have in the rein.
Mm-hmm.
We're talking like teaspoons full of sugar. It's not a lot. That's it. Now take weight there. Up. You go. So when I say up, think of it as just with both hands. You just go up with the bit and go up. So,
Yep.
so you're saying to him, I don't want you down there. That's it. And then he drops off. So you take a little bit of a smile. That's it. Up. There. That's it. Did you feel those steps?
Yeah.
They were more through. That's it. Whoop. When he really starts to let go through his back and starts to let go through his pelvis. Well done. Good. So then, that's it. You start feeling like you're riding. Excuse me. You're riding his hind leg.
Yeah.
Through that contact.
Yeah.
That's such a good way of thinking about it. Riding the hind leg.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're not using the hand before the leg, but what we're trying to get you recognizing is, you know, the two of you, like when you shake someone's hand, it should be an even pressure.
Yeah.
You know, so he should take the contact as much as you take the contact.
Yeah.
And you want to think when you do a little bit of a double kick with your leg, like there, make him smile, but kick him through it. That's it. You go, you can do this, buddy. Keep making him smile, don't drop him. Now kick him through. That's it. So you can see he says, oh, bloody hell, you know, he finds it difficult. Well done. That's it. To posturally let go. Because sometimes, you know, through your training, especially because he's not, you know, he's not a mega educated horse. Sometimes with these, you know, sort of greener horses, you just, obviously you don't want that ultimately, but you have to spend a little bit of time with a little bit more weight in the rein.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's better.
Good job. It then becomes your leg, you know, you doing it on a soggy bottom, a nice bottom in the fire, a hanging leg, you just do, you know, a little bit of a pop off your lower leg. Good.
That's better. I was getting a bit tense. Through the bottom.
Done. That's better.
That's better.
Good. Sort of one of the things that I want to now, like, you know, work on, and we'll take it through into the trot.
Yeah.
Is get you thinking, like right now, and this is very much the making him smile. You know, quite crudely, but kicking him up through that that contact. You've got to now say to yourself, do I feel like I've got 75% of him in front of me?
Yeah.
So there we'd say no.
Mm-hmm. Good boy.
That's it.
Good.
There.
Up. That's nice.
Nice. There it is. Good. That's it.
Whoop.
And one of the things I would do, because obviously now the walk is getting better and you're getting more of him in front of you, a bit of contact. He got a little bit looky, you know, like, you know, what can I do now to get out of it?
Yeah.
So when he does that, just remember your dotted line, and I would just use that inside, you know, quick sort of inside opening rein, just to really help get that inside hind leg under.
And here.
Yeah, good job, Maria. So when you're ready, we're going to pop him up into trot. Good job.
Yeah, I thought that might happen.
So, yeah, well done.
Come on, bud. You're all right.
Good. Okay, so the big thing I want you to think about, we're just going to sort of, you know, do some little reminders of posture. Think about the height of your rise. So I want you to really think about getting up to the highest point. Because at the moment, he's sort of winning the battle, let's say.
Yep.
you know, with the, he's like, oh, I can't be bothered, it's all a bit too difficult.
Yeah.
I want you to have the confidence to say, no, I am rising to the highest point.
Yeah.
Because he's, you know, he's got a pretty decent pushback. And the pushback is that, that's better, the pushback is that I don't want to go forward. But remember, if you don't rise high enough, you are going to inhibit how far the hind leg can come through.
Yeah.
Rise bigger and you will create way more space.
Yeah.
Already that's heaps better.
Yeah, heaps better.
Yeah, get right to the, yeah, just get right to the top. You know, remember, you rise up as the inside hind leg comes forward. And if you do a half height rise, you're going to get a half leg track up.
Yeah.
So we want a big rise and a big track up. Well done. Good. And it's so easy with these horses that err on the lazy side. He's mincing along, making you mince along as well. Whereas you've got to be the lead dance partner.
Yeah.
You have to grab the bull by the horns and you have to go, this is how it's going to be. Good.
Good.
Good. Good. Good.
Good.
Good.
Good
Well done.
boy.
So, super. Yep, super. So what I now do, keep rising, like really keep thinking you're taking your hips to your hands.
Oh, buddy. Oh, you're right.
Keep rising big.
Sorry.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No, that's all right.
You're right, mate. You're right. I feel like he's dropping the shoulder a little bit. Here,
Yeah, I'm seeing that too.
here
Yep.
I lose him through the outside shoulder.
Yep.
That was better that time.
Yep. Here he falls in.
Yep. So I'm just trying to
So,
position and rub that neck. That was better.
yep.
Good boy. Oh, that's nice.
Yep. Bigger ride, bigger ride, bigger ride. Be really careful. So interesting. Being in the middle of the circle, and I just see the trot start to diminish, and in the trot getting a little bit, a little bit shorter and a bit stuffy. You join him. You get smaller in your rise, and you get stuffy. You've got to go. The moment you sort of think, oh yeah, like I can feel those steps changing. Well done. Done. You've got to say, don't let him be the dictator. Well done, Maria. Yeah, good job.
Good boy.
So, well done. When you do the indirect leg closing rein, open your outside rein as well. So take both of your hands, when he falls in, take both of your hands out. So you open the outside bit ring, close the inside bit ring. So think of his shoulders like a shopping trolley.
Yep.
You are basically guiding the shopping trolley off his shoulders.
So when he goes out here, I bring them more in.
Yeah, exactly.
That was better. Yep.
So yeah.
We might have to have a walk break.
Yeah, that's fine.
Sorry, mate. There we go.
Good job.
Good boy.
So, what would you say sort of felt the most different there?
Me really rising like I mean it and being in charge.
Yeah.
And then he was much more forward.
Yeah.
And just at the end there, moving my shoulder, like just even that, like he's moved over. Because I was losing, I was losing his outside shoulder around that corner there.
Yeah.
Because of course he wants to, with his pony brain, he wants to go back to the gate and back to Bella.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. All right, let's make a change of rein.
Yep. Smile. No.
You're right. Good. Don't back off. You're right. You're still right.
Good. Melt the shoulders. Good.
And say to him, yeah.
Oh, good boy. That's what we wanted.
Yeah, well done.
We're going to do that again.
Explaining to him that he just has to
Good
walk
boy.
through it.
Good boy. That's better. Relax. Oh, it's a soggy bum. Good. Good boy. Keep walking.
So that was a good one for you to notice, wasn't it? Earlier when I said something about, checking in with your bum, and you're like, oh,
Yeah.
your bum has gone a bit tight.
And my legs were creeping up.
Yeah. Do
Good
you
boy.
think, when he comes, when he comes a little bit above, obviously he drops the contact when he does that,
Yeah.
like there, and then you end up with nothing in the hand.
Yeah, I've got to keep hold of it.
Well done. You do, and it's almost like that moment, like there, yeah. Because the reason he goes up is because he knows he loses you. So he goes there because he's just like, oh, well, if I stick my head up here, there's no contact at
Yep.
all. Good.
Let's just get some going.
Yeah, well done. Good. I like the legs off. Very good.
Right.
Good ball.
We're going to have a cough. All right, mate. Another cough. Come on. All right. Now I've got legs off and I've got cramp.
Oh, I did that the other day. Oh,
We're a fine pair, Colm. Oh, all right.
Feel up and forward. Well done.
Oh, Colmy. Come on, mate.
So what do they say about his asthma?
Well, of course, at the moment is the worst time
Yes.
because of the dust. So he's back on the steroid, which is kind of helping. He's not coughing in the paddock as much. But of course, Jackie waters this, but it's quite dusty still.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just management, really.
Yeah. So for him, winter's going to be the best time.
Yeah, definitely. So yeah, I mean, we're doing I can hear him. He sounds like a pig, like snorting.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then you can feel him kind of lose his breath, like up. So it's just a matter of management, really.
So I tell you what we'll do. Just bring him back to walk. Make sure you're in your position statement right.
Hey, I didn't say stop.
Good. Put yourself on your carousel pole.
Yep.
So imagine your carousel pole coming out the top of your head, having gone straight down through your central axis. Lock it into the runner above your head.
Ooh. Yep.
Good. And then you're going to do a clockwise swizzle. So you're just going to bring the shoulder a little bit in front of your inside foot and the hind quarter a little bit behind your outside foot.
Yep.
If he goes to walk toward the camera, you slow down. So and actually doing a little bit of a slow down anyway.
Yep.
That's it. It's a good way of getting a better adduction of the right hind leg.
Yep.
So that's all we're doing here is really just because he likes to push his pelvis in on this rein a little bit.
Yep.
That's it. Good. If he gets a little bit stuck, just do a little stand up, sit down in your stirrups just to take your weight just momentarily off his back, just to loosen his back up. Good job. Good. Remember your lateral stirrup step, so you can do little bounces up off that inside stirrup. That's it. Just so you're creating a little bit more of a gap under that right bottom. Good. Now look over your inside right shoulder at his right hip.
Yep.
Let's look at his hip.
Yep.
Now envisage the dotted line that goes from the bit down your inside right rein, over your forearm, shoots out the back of your right elbow.
Yep.
And just decide. Yeah, well done. You've then got to just decide, is his hip on your side of that invisible dotted line, or is it on my side? If it's closer to me,
yep.
That's it. And he goes, I don't like that.
No, I remember this from Bella.
Good because
that's better.
Yeah, but this is really good because it's just about, it's a lovely way of gymnasticizing him and getting him a little bit more confident. Oh, okay, I can actually put that leg there. Yeah.
Good boy.
Good. Super. Ooh. Good. Then look at his right hip again.
Good boy.
And then you can do a really quick open and soften of that inside right rein. Good, so that's it. So what you're trying to do is get the feeling that he is stuffing, or he's becoming stuffed in the left side of his body. Well done. Not the right side. I would tickle his right shoulder with the whip. Just a little tickle on that right shoulder.
No, this is good actually, because there's other horses calling out, and this is what happens at the show, at the dressage, and I lose him.
Yeah.
So this is good.
Yeah.
That's partly why I wanted to come here today, is just keep getting these little outings with other horses in different environments. Yeah. Because he spent 10 years at home just with Bella, and I kind of forgot that.
Good. That's it. Yeah, well done. So yeah.
And so so is he too bent in the neck, or is he all right?
Maybe a little bit.
Yeah.
Slightly, a little difficult sort of from this angle.
Yeah.
That's it. You know, obviously you want the head right in front of the chest.
Yeah. Because I feel like he tucks his head in.
No, yeah.
Come on. You're going to walk past there. Good boy.
Good. Do it again. A little quick opening of that inside rein.
Good boy.
Yeah. Keep the neck straighter.
Yeah, because he'd rather bend the neck.
Like yeah.
Then
so
see, when he moves the hind, he's like, oh, I have to stop now.
Yeah, exactly. Because you kind of then know when you've had a good. That's it. Tickle the shoulder. So rather than kick him more, just tickle the shoulder with your whip. Tickle. So you say to him, keep moving that right front foot.
Yep.
Keep moving that right front foot. Yeah, well done.
Yep. Good boy. That was better. Good boy.
Yeah, well done.
Good boy.
Now, see if you can get a transition into trot with that feel.
Yep. That's it.
You want him to stay around that right leg, stay up through that right shoulder.
Up. And we're going to trot.
Keep that, Little open inside rein.
And we're going to trot.
Good.
And we're going to trot. And we're going to trot.
Yeah, well done.
Off the shoulder. Listening. Come on. Good boy.
Good big rise.
Whoop.
Sort of, so,
Whoop.
Good.
Whoop.
Well done.
Oh, that was terrible elbows, Maria. You're all right. Good boy. Jackie's come out to feed. All right. So in those moments when I lose him like that, it's just a matter of sort of get the leg on, make him sort of do something to get his attention back.
Yeah, absolutely. And I would always, I'd always say think of it in a lateral way.
Yeah.
Lateral improves longitudinal. So, when you get that sort of distraction from him, you can think about doing, like an open inside rein. You can open that inside bit ring.
Yeah.
Do some shoulder control.
Yeah.
Put him on a carousel pole twizzle.
Yeah, I might do.
There's so many things that you can do that are gonna, just to re-engage him to you.
Yeah.
So he's like, oh yeah, Mum's saying something, rather than even going, oh, what's Jackie doing, or what are those horses doing?
Yeah. Yeah. So I've just done that. Let's swap it. Good boy.
Good, yeah, exactly.
That got you back. Good boy.
And I think, they say that very much in the equitation science, is that, obviously your science-based training, that they say if a horse is sort of gets a bit looky or spooky, or not even spooky, but they're looking at something, ride a transition.
Yeah.
So you're constantly bringing their focus back to you. It's like, hey, what am I doing? Hey, what am I saying?
Yeah.
A good one to do here, so from your circle line, if you now put yourself in, so we're going to put you into position statement left, and then we're going to do a turnabout the forehands to the left.
Yep.
So you're basically going to make a change of direction, getting the left hind leg Remember your little left stirrup steps. Yeah. Yeah. And then walking forward on that new rein.
Lifting that shoulder, COLM. Good boy. That's it. Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well done. Good job. Then put yourself in position statement right, and then do another change of direction the other way.
Ah. He doesn't want to do it. He wants to bring the front round.
Yep, so that, you just got one step right at the end.
Yeah.
That was the only step where that, and you were absolutely right, he wanted to go on that right shoulder rather than put the right hind leg under.
Yeah.
So you can see, already you're seeing the, the lack of ambidextrousness. So it's just keep repeating that. Keep doing your changes of direction.
Let's do it here. Oh, do it
Now,
left.
Yep. So position left. Then think about that left hind leg, left hind leg, left
walk
hind
on.
leg. Yeah, and walk forward. And that's your big one. I know we did that with Bella. You want to be able to
keep walking.
Get that step under and then feel like you
Yeah.
walk away from that last decent step under.
Think about my Rio rods. I felt like I was leaning over then.
Yeah.
Rods don't bend.
Rods do not bend. So then think about, as you do this next one, so you're going to think about the right hind leg stepping under.
Yep.
Think about the gap under your inside right bum.
That's
That's
better.
it.
And forward.
Forward.
That felt better. Did that look better?
It was, so you got a good first step, then you sort of side step the second step.
Yep.
And then you got a bit of a pause.
Yep.
It's just thinking, obviously, the whole idea is he marks time with the front feet and the back feet step around.
Yep.
But it's got to be, ultimately, it's got to be done in the same rhythm and tempo.
Yeah.
So there isn't a pause, there isn't a break in the rhythm. It doesn't go quick, it doesn't go slow. It's just lovely. So just do a few more of those.
He plants his inside leg, his inside foot though, doesn't he?
Good. Yep. He does. So what you've then got to think is, if you're like we did it when you were just moving around, have the whip on your inside hand.
Right.
And then just tickle the shoulder.
Oh, the shoulder.
So you're telling him to.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're telling him to keep moving that foot.
We're getting pushback. Means we must be doing something right.
Yeah, he's saying that's typical. You just got to think, you're just softly giving him different.
Come on.
Well done.
Come on.
Look forward. Tickle that shoulder. Tickle the shoulder.
Yeah, he wasn't sure what.
Moving. That's it. That's it.
He wasn't sure what that tickling was about.
And so all you're trying to do is that with that tickling whip, you're just trying to,
Move
get
it.
him to think about his inside front foot and keep it moving.
Yeah.
Don't ground it. Don't get it stuck on the floor.
Yeah.
Well done.
I'm going to go this way.
Good.
And walk on.
So can you feel on that one? You get some good steps under, but then he does a quick step.
Yeah.
Like he sort of skittles over. So you've just got to think of the 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't let that rhythm change. Keeping it the same the whole time.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Keep going. Good boy.
Well done.
Better. Good boy. Good.
Good job, Maria.
Good boy. And should I change the position statement before, like a few strides before? Or do it?
I would
do it at the moment.
Just do that as part of your preparation. So yeah, literally. So do one now because he's looking.
Yep. Come on.
1, 2, 3.
Come on.
Just pooping.
Oh, yep. You know me and my horses that have to stop and poop.
But yeah, that's me. At least I'm not pooing in my tail.
Yeah. Walk on. Good boy. Well done. Well done. Ooh. 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 Do another one.
I would be doing a lot of this sort of stuff.
Yep.
You know, doing your twizzles, doing
Yep.
your, turnabout the forehand.
Yep.
Because it's all just so good for him. It's good for his proprioception. It's good for him to be, loosening up through his body. And you can feel how the walk
Yes,
is better, isn't
it is, yeah.
Just by you doing this.
This will be
is for sure.
fun. Ah, that was actually better because you're not thinking about it. He was too busy thinking about the other horse. Good boy.
Yep.
Good boy. Yeah, he's much more in front of my leg now.
He is, isn't he?
Yeah, I can
Because,
feel it.
You've loosened it, but I think, when you first go into trot, it just feels really stuffy and it's not going anywhere. And you're struggling
Walk on. I don't know what that was.
Well done. Yeah.
Dragging around.
Stepping. So,
good boy.
Yeah, I think, really think about your walk lateral work. It's really, really going to help him.
Yeah.
Good job. So do one more to get back onto the left rein and then go into trot. Rhythm.
1, 2, 3, 4. Walk on, walk on, walk on. Oh, you poop. Come on. Good boy. Good boy. Yep. No.
Good big rise. Big rise. Well done. Good. And then come back to walk. Do you turn about the forehand to the right? You change direction
to the right.
and then up into trot on the other way. Forward. Forward. That's it. Good correction.
And trot.
And up to trot.
Trot. Come on. Come on. Good.
Yeah.
Good. Good.
That's better, isn't it?
This is good.
Nosy bum.
Lots of distraction. We can do another one.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4. Come on. Up into trot. Yep. Listening. Listening to me. And then you're going to cough, I know. Come on. Good boy.
Good. Try legs away. That's it. Yeah.
This is the fun stuff that we get.
Yeah, okay.
So in that moment, just keep the contact, push forward.
Yeah, I think, your biggest thing is that you're just going, I just want, a 2-time trot on the same tempo. So, when he does that, you just got to, you just got to bring him back to your page. We're on my page, not your page.
Yep. Yep. Well done, COLM. Good boy.
Good job. Good job. Well done. All right, let him have a walk and a stretch.
That wasn't a very good
transition. Like that head shake, sort of sideways wiggly stuff, where he's like, oh, it's all exciting out there and the horses are moving around.
Yeah.
My gut feeling is I don't think there's much in the tank in terms of what he is going to basically do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like there's a bit of, there's a bit of exorcist head and a bit of head shaking.
Yeah.
And that's sort of it.
Yeah.
He has, it was a while ago now, but he has all 4 feet off the ground in the past.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that is, I got to put that away.
Yeah.
I'm happy with.
That can be hard though, can't it? When you have experienced something and shit.
Yeah. And the head shaking like that's not too bad. I can cope with that. I can keep the contact, push him forward and say, come on, let's get going. It's when he
Yeah.
concertinas himself up and puts his head down, and I've got to be quick enough
Yeah.
to get him up, or else I feel
Yeah.
like he could
Yeah.
bronk.
Yeah.
And that's what he did that second time that we went. I walked him out into the warm-up, and there was more horses in the warm-up, and I hadn't
Right.
even gotten out of a walk. Like, we literally walked out there, and I just felt him go woof, and he did a little prop off the ground, and I was like, oh,
Yeah.
this is not going to go well.
Oh, God.
And I was like, just
Yeah.
relax. And yeah, then I rang Mum and said, can you bring Bella out, please? And once she was there, he was
Yeah.
calmer. I think he's just not used to all the other horses either.
Of course,
It's
you
a
know,
lot.
Like you said, you have to remember he's not done anything.
No.
Has he? It's so
I kind
new
of,
for him.
I took him to the
Yeah.
rave before I took him to the sort of dinner party.
Yeah.
So I feel
Yeah.
like I
Yeah.
need some clinics, and I need a little bit of just quiet pony club with a few horses and this sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, just to build his confidence and for him to get used to being interactive with others. I think he's a bit like a 18-year-old that's been locked up all its life and then let loose with the alcohol.
Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah. But that's good. So I think my takeaway from all of this, especially with his asthma and stuff,
Yeah.
I'd be doing a shed load of walk lateral work.
Yeah.
Because you could just feel in that, 5 minutes of doing your turnabout the forehand,
Yeah.
what a difference it was already.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's all about, think of your lateral work like your yoga poses
Yeah.
and stretching. Like you said, I've
Yeah.
had a busy day, I haven't done my stretching,
Yeah.
and I've just got cramp in my leg.
Yeah.
Same for him, isn't
Yeah,
it? So
yeah.
that's what I would be really focusing on, just getting him really nice and mobile and getting
Yeah.
those, joints well oiled, getting him to let go. And then
Yeah.
you've done the hard yards in the walk, and then hopefully you get up into the trot, and
Yeah.
it's just,
Yeah.
it's so much easier.
Yeah. And then maybe just even practice just doing a few transitions up into trot, getting them really good, back to walk, up into
Exactly.
trot, like just
Yeah.
little bits rather than continuous, because he's not coping with the continuous sort of trotting circles at the moment.
No, exactly. You've got to
Yep.
mix it up, don't you?
Yeah.
Do what he can cope with. Do
Yep.
what he is gonna,
Yep.
is gonna make him go better.
Yep.
For sure.
Yeah. All right, cool.
Yeah. Awesome.
Thank you. Well, have a good day.
You have a great evening. Enjoy that sunshine.
Thank you. See ya.
Okay.
Bye.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye.
You cold, Mum? You should hop up and have a ride. Well done, Buggerlugs.
He did. He just got to that halfway mark and went, nah.
Yeah, it was good though that we had that moment
Yeah.
with the horse coming out, because that was good. That was a good learning moment. Well done, Bug.
Did well.
Well done.
Moving better.
Yeah. But like Lucy said, we need to do a bit more work on that lateral stuff,
Yeah.
because that just frees him up a bit, doesn't it? And get some more weight off you.
So I'm waiting for my...
Smoochie. He's waiting for me to get off, is what he's waiting for.
Thank you so much for watching. I really enjoyed bringing this lesson to you, and I hope you got something out of it. Please leave me a comment down below if you did, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.